What's up, guys? It's Teta Boy. You already know we're going to be playing more Izzet Prowess today, but before we do that, I want to just talk about this real quick. Meta breakdown from day one of RC Bologna. You like that? Did I pronounce that good? Anybody that's Italian? We would just call that bologna here in the States. But anyways, I love fried bologna sandwiches. If you've never had one, you should try it. Izzet Prowess was the biggest percentage of the meta share by a lot, actually. 16.7%. Next highest was 10.9, so almost 6 whole percent higher than the next highest deck. Izzet Prowess. I was not expecting that. I knew it would be played. I figured it would be fourth or fifth. Like, I figured it would be like behind Jeskai Oculus, honestly. But yeah, apparently a lot of people caught the wave. We already knew, if you've been watching my channel, we already knew it was the best deck in the format. Just saying. But yeah, very excited. I watched it on the stream a little bit. It looked very good. Some very interesting takes on the build. I still like the build I had in the last video. I think it was very clean. We're going to be playing more of that today. And there's a lot of builds that look very similar to mine, and then there was a lot that had some interesting card choices. So I'm very interested to see how day 2 goes tomorrow. And yeah, I want to see kind of what builds overperform, what builds underperform, and try them out. So yeah, I was honestly, one of the other most surprising things, Azorius Omniscience. This many people played Azorius Omniscience. I don't think that deck is very good, personally, but you know, that's just me. I think Prowess has a good matchup against it, so that's kind of why I don't think the deck's very good. But I was really expecting more Oculus. I think Oculus is one of the best decks in the format, and I was expecting more, especially more than Azorius Omniscience. So that was one of the biggest surprises to me. I was expecting a lot of Esper Pixie. I was expecting a lot of the control because I thought there would be a lot of mono red. I thought there would be more mono red than Izzet Prowess. So, yeah, a lot of surprises. Very interesting. I'm keen to see how it shakes out. So, all right. And then another thing, before we get into the video, I'm pretty much finished grinding ranked for the season. So we had a record of 30-9 with Izzet Prowess in standard and ranked. I also tried out some historic Izzet Phoenix. Just was kind of having fun and trying another way to climb. I think that deck is super busted. So I actually think my record here is very bad compared to how good the deck is. But still, 12-5 is not bad. And then the qualifier weekend format is Alchemy, May 9th. And that's what we're trying to qualify for. So I was testing out some Alchemy Prowess. Absolutely smacked. So if you want access, so I wrote a guide for Izzet Prowess. I also have these two decks and a little write-up on my Patreon. We started a Patreon. It's $3.99 a month. If you are interested in getting some deck lists like this, they are available there. So, well, the Prowess deck list is publicly available, but the more in-depth guide, sideboard guide, write-up, you know, card selection, everything like that is in the guide. So yeah, subscribe to my Patreon if you want. Link is in the description. All right, so finally, Izzet Prowess. I absolutely love this deck. It's a blast to play, and we're a little broke right now, and I don't really want to play ranked, so we're gonna queue it up for one of those traditional standard events and see if we can't get some gems. I need some gems. You see this? I have 0 rares and no gems and like 5,000 gold. So we're gonna queue up for an event, see how we do. Yeah, we are at rank 160 right now, and the season ends in a couple days. So I want to ride that out, see if we can finish top 250 if we don't drop too much, and if we do, then I'll probably queue up some more games. So yeah, all right, let's get into it. All right, game 1 of the league. I'm just gonna call it a league because it's kind of like an MTGO league. We get to be on the play, and looks great. Definitely go turn 1 Swift Spear. Want to remind everyone, made a Discord. So if you're interested in joining the Discord, talking about the deck, talking about standard in general. Also going to be talking about Riftbound, really cool looking card game from Riot Games. It's a League of Legends trading card game. So yeah, check it out. Join the Discord. All right, let's I don't know. something to be said for killing this before it can put a counter on anything else, and then next turn just going cutter plus spell. I think I like that. This is the green and white land. Yeah, let's do that. We can opt first. Ooh, that's I think that's pretty good. We'll draw that. We could, depending on what they do, we could plot and just kind of save it and wait for a big turn. Voice of Victory. We drew a Spell Pierce. So they could be going, like, I don't know if they're like Naya or something. They could play like War Leader's Call, whatever it is. So maybe holding up Spell Pierce is decent here. We could also just Steel Cutter, Rage the Swift Spear, and get in. That does sound pretty good. Although if we do that, Cutter can't attack. So I think I like attacking. See if they block. If they do block, go ahead and Rage. If they don't, then we'll just plot Slick Shot and hold up Spell Pierce. And then try to go Cutter plus Slick Shot next turn. They do block. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this. That's fine. And then we'll still plot. Then we get to do Cutter, Slick Shot, and hold up Spell Pierce after that. Hopefully we draw a spell as well. Yeah, I can't hold up Spell Pierce against this anyways, so I'm actually trolling. Ooh, that's a good spell. That is a good spell. Okay, Cutter. Slick Shot. We don't need to. We will hold up Spell Pierce. See, are they gonna block with the bat? Block the Trampler with the bat. Yeah, this is just too much value. We'll just do this. It's fine. You're at 3, you have a bat. Very nice. Alright, well, I'm gonna bring in Lithomanix and torch the towers. There we go. I moved my camera over here so you can see better when I'm sideboarding. I just had to remember to move it back and forth. Alright. Spell Pierce seems kind of bad. 4 torch, 2 Lithomanix seem pretty good. Because they played a lot of white creatures. This is 3 toughness. White creature would be nice to have a Lithomanic for that. Floodmaw, I don't know. They don't seem to be going too hard on any one creature. Floodmaw's probably not worth. This is kind of an aggro matchup. I don't expect it to be too grindy, so let's cut 1 stock up and 1 Rinse Resolve. And then I feel like Rage a lot. Being able to just attack through them and not worry about blocks. Cut 1, maybe 2 cantrips. Could maybe cut 1 Burst Lightning since we're bringing in so much other removal. But I don't know. It seems like just the removal in general is going to be pretty good. Definitely want to have like removal if they go Paw Patch turn 1. It's just, yeah, let's cut 1 Burst Lightning. I think that's fine. I don't want to go down on cantrips too much. All right, submit it like that. Yeah, this hand looks really good. Turn 1 Elf. We will play Swift Spear first. Yeah, we're letting them untap with Llanowar Elves. Let's see what their deck can do. Anytime in this deck you have a removal spell and they play turn 1 Llanowar Elf, just kill it. It's a concept we call Bolt the Bird in MTG. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's see if we can just ignore it though and just race them. kind of want to just plot Slick Shot here. I don't think we can get in an attack. Because if they do block and we have to like torch something, then they could maybe blow us out a little bit. Or I just don't want to torch early and give them extra counters. You know, because we are just going to have to race them. Could just play an attack. They might have some sorcery speed removal, like Case. So let's not just swing, just play it in attack. Or like Sheltered by Ghosts. Ooh, the Gearhulk. Okay, I think I saw someone playing this in the RC, or at least something similar. That's cool. I'm glad we have Lithomantic. A Haywire Mite and a Basilisk Collar. Okay, we did not find Lithomantic. So we can go. We go Swift Spear plus Show Off plus Storm Chaser's Talent, and then hold up Torch, and we can torch and bargain it if we need to. So if they block with this, we'll be torching it. Our Swift Spears will be 3/4, so they will still trade with this, and then these get to grow, but we're still at 20, and we would still have a Slick Shot in play, and they wouldn't have a Bright Glass to put that Basilisk Collar on. The Basilisk Collar makes racing them pretty hard. So maybe we just go Slick Shot and stock up and see if we can find like Lithomantic. Set it for a bigger turn after that if they attack us. I thought I had a timeout. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, I mean, this is fine. Let's just cast stock up. We'll go Opt plus another Slick Shot. I think the way we're going to win this game is through just Slick Shot killing them. That's my bad. I should have paid attention. I definitely thought I had a timeout. Okay, spend their turn doing that. I should have maybe blocked this. Okay, there's a torch. So let's save the torches until maybe we can use them for lethal. Let's go Slick Shot. I messed up. We want to leave double blue. We would just play the Swift Spear. They're gonna go back up to 20. If Opt can find a Monstrous Rage, how much damage we got? Each spell, I mean, they might not have enough blockers to block all of these too. Oh, that's tough. Oh, never mind. I thought this was like the glass casket. That's not nearly as scary. They're gonna make this a little bigger. There's the Sheltered by Ghosts. Can be very hard to win. So if they can't really attack with that thing, or I will block. Okay, no blocks. All right, so I think we do have to torch that now. Actually, can we force them to chump block? 4 prowess triggers makes all of our guys 5 power and our slick shot 9 power. So they would have to block 2 things. Or we could just kill this. They get to put counters on stuff. Okay, I don't have any timeouts. I gotta go. I'm taking game actions. Don't run the clock down. Let me slate it in. Nope. I can opt combat. That's fine. Okay, there's a lithomantic. Take that. Okay, so now we just got to survive per turn, and we should be able to kill them. They're gonna go up to at least 16. Okay, now you have 1 less blocker. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm not gonna jump block. Not a lethal attack. Oh wow. So we can kill 2 things. They will have 1 blocker. Other than that creature. So we can kill this and then in response, like, kill this, maybe. Oh no. That's not how that works. Okay, start with Slate of Van. Another torch. Okay, that should do it. So start. Start with killing this. That's fine. We have to let this happen. Because if not, they'll respond and put a counter on this. And then we just torch the same one twice. That's lethal. Oh, these get up to 18. So we don't have to worry about eliminating both blockers or anything. And I don't want to bargain either and sack one of my attackers. And they can pay 1 and put a counter on something. That's fine. Oh. I didn't realize that would work. Okay, we gotta kill the bat. Quick. No, we needed to let that resolve and kill this. They're dead anyways. We have lethal attacks through the air. Just sloppy play. I mean, why even attack with these? 18. Oh, my bad. Sloppy play, sloppy play. But we got there. All right, on to the next one. All right, game number 2 in our little league. We get to be on the play again. I will absolutely keep this hand. If we can get her third land and go cutter and then cutter plus spell, that is one of the best starts you can have in this deck. And we're on the play, so it's just really nasty. Monstrous Rage as our 1 mana spell makes it a little awkward, but it's possible they don't kill this. Okay, there's another 1 mana spell. So we go cutter. Attack for 2. Oh, they're playing that elf ball stuff. Okay. So this is real awkward because we don't have double red. So I think we have to rinse resolve. Or do we kill this? Oh no, it's an ETB that already didn't happen. So yeah, let's rinse resolve. Wait land, pays off big. Okay, we hit an island. Not the best start, but the stock up should be good. Okay, that one makes an elf. All right, stock up, hit her untap red source, please. Mountain. What do we want? Mountain opt? Mountain opt. And do we burst lightning something or just Monstrous Rage this otter? Let's hold the burst lightning. Next turn we can go cutter Swift Spear opt or cutter burst lightning opt. Oh, we will trade that. That's fine. Even better. All right. Can't beat the cutters. So we definitely just want 4 torch and we'll cut 2 spell pierce. Might be it. Maybe that, I mean, it's not really a grindy matchup, so I think we will maybe trim the 1 stock up and 1 range resolve again. They're just trying to race, and we just need to kill their early stuff and then apply a lot of pressure. It's not like they're... If matchups where they're trying to kill our stuff, that's where I really like to keep in the grindy elements. You know, we want as many stock ups as we can against like Jeskai control. Mulligan. Ugh. Well, sometimes you have to keep 1 landers in a 20 land deck. Let's put back a Sleight of Hand. We're on the draw. Okay. No turn 1 removal spell from us. But we do have a really fast start with plot slick shot into cutter plus slick shot. But I don't know if we're faster than this many elves. There's a Monstrous Rage. Cool plot. I know we could attack here and get a point of damage in, but you always, when you have this in hand, cutter in hand, you always want to plot and then cutter plus play this for free next turn. Hopefully we draw land and we can also either cantrip or play Monstrous Rage. So we are in a little bit of trouble if they can produce a lot of mana and cast like a behemoth, Crater with behemoth or something. Okay, we did not draw land. But we still do this. Sets up nicely for a big turn next turn. Can't attack with their other guys. We'll attack with the flyer. Another lord. Play a swamp. Interesting. Okay, no blocks. Another cutter. Alright, we have to hit land, I think, to have any kind of a chance. And we could maybe burst lightning one of these. There's a torch. No land, though. So we're at 9. We can make a guy. We're definitely interested in killing this. That will shrink the rest of their elves. 2, so 4, 3, 7, 10, 12 damage. So we would need to leave back 2 blockers. Torch that one. And then we're gonna not equip. So we're planning on just chump blocking with that one. We'll attack with these 2. So let's just get a really nice chunk in, and then hopefully we don't die. And then we can kill them next turn. I don't know why my Windows bar popped up. That was weird. Genesis wave. X equals 4. Oh, man. Rex Sage the Cutter. Okay, we're still not dead. We still can probably kill them. Alright, 7, we're at 9. We can still tap our Shivan Reef. I mean, neither of these are getting through, so let's just block with both to make sure if we draw Shivan Reef, we can use it. Okay, so real quick. 5, yeah, they're dead. If they weren't dead, then we have to cast Opt and try to hit land, but they're just dead. Very nice. Okay, 2-0, on to the next one. Okay, we are on the draw. It looks fine. 1 blue source is a little awkward, but it's fine. Because we're going to play this one on turn 1 while opponent is really mulliganing. Is that down to 4? Opponent mulls to 4. Play an optimistic scavenger. Be funny if they just played like Sheltered by Ghosts, and if we just like can't beat it. That's not the case. We will play this island and Sleight of Hand. Spell Pierce, Rinse, Resolve. I'll take Spell Pierce. We have 2 stock ups. I don't know what they're on. I would like to just hold up Spell Pierce. In case they do go like Sheltered by Ghost next turn or something like that. No, we don't have to Monstrous Rage here or anything. I would like to use the Spell Pierce here because we definitely want to cast stock up. And I don't want to go shields down when we do that. That is a Mockingbird, so that is not spell pierceable. I have a Flying Scavenger now. Alright, yeah, I'm not too scared of what they're doing, so let's just cast stock up. I would like a burst lightning, and I think I would like another threat. So I think we want Swift Spear. Yeah, we'll attack. I mean, if you have like Shard Mage's Rescue or whatever, go for it. Next turn, I think we just dump our hand and hold up Spell Pierce. We go Swift Spear, Burst Lightning something, Rage something, and hold up Spell Pierce. Attack with both. No enchantments yet. Go play the Verge, Swift Spear. We just go face with Burst Lightning. Yeah, we can just attack first. See if they want to do anything. Okay, Burst Lightning you. Rage the Swift Spear. I feel like they're gonna play that 2 mana -3/-3 enchantment. I guess not. What's at 5? Talent. The Spell Pierces. So this is just like Esper bounce, I guess. Seems like. So I actually really like Spell Pierce in the matchup. I also like Barrage, especially if they're playing Scavengers and stuff. I don't really want to go. I don't really like a lot of spot removal. It's mostly just Spell Piercing the key cards they want to bounce. And then like going down a Monstrous Rage. This is a matchup where I do like Stock Up and Revenge Resolve. It's very good against the Hopeless Nightmare and stuff. They like going down a Slick Shot. Pretty bad against most of their removal, and they have a decent time blocking it. Maybe down 2 Slick Shots. Maybe 2 Slick Shots, 2 Monstrous Rages. I think that's good. Put the camera back. Okay, this hand looks awesome. But it's mulliganing again. Okay, well, not the best games. Alright, 3-0. Oh. Okay, round 4, we are on the draw again. This hand's not keepable. This hand's better. Might be Spell Pierce in a vacuum. Actually, I'm gonna do Sleight of Hand. So, because yeah, I don't really see a turn here where we're gonna be able to hold up Spell Pierce. Although, actually, it is pretty good after the Slick Shot. Like, we're gonna plot Slick Shot on 2, and then untap and play it and attack, and it's nice to have Spell Pierce for protection. So let's do that. Ooh, 2 Slick Shots. So we might just plot 2 things in a row. Frontier. I don't know how you say that word. Bog Bank. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. So we can only get past it with Trample. Seems a little weird, but I'm just gonna plot again. Okay, let's go in on the slick shots. We'll play both of these. Attack. Monstrous Rage is the one that they block. So can we assign... Probably can't. Probably still have to assign 2 damage to it, right? Yeah. But we do get to trample over. And then we will pass and hold up Opt and Spell Pierce. Okay, I'm gonna opt on their turn. If they have removal here, they can use it. Spire Bluff's a perfect draw. I don't know what they're on. Playing Cutter means I have to tap out. We already have a lot of pressure, so let's not do that. Let's go Cutter plus Talent. Or sorry, Swift Spear plus Talent. Hold up Spell Pierce again. Attack. They can block this one and prevent 3 damage. They still go down to 7. They have a removal or something. They decide to block the Trampler and block less damage. Go to 6. And they scoop it up. Okay, our opponent played Fog Bank, and that's it. I don't know. I have no idea what they're on, so I'm just gonna resubmit. I figure it's some kind of control deck or something, but I'm just gonna resubmit. I think our main deck is probably good enough. Maybe running these events is the gym making method. I honestly never ran them. Okay, that looks good. Put back a Rage. Spell Pierce is very nice here. Put back a Rage. Could be greedy and keep both Rages and put back Spell Pierce, but I would rather do it a little bit safe. Next turn we go Verge, play Swift Spear, attack for 2, and hold up Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce anything we can. Our opponent is just not interested in playing Magic the Gathering cards other than lands. Alright, we'll go ahead and rage something. Opponent just has no non-land cards in their hand, apparently. Still. I don't know. Take a Cutter, sure. Okay, it feels like they have nothing. I'm just gonna opt. And they're dead. Okay, I don't know. Whatever, on to the 5th one. If nothing else, these might not be the best games, but at least you are apparently finding out that this is a free gym making method. So yeah, just run Prowess through these and just run over everyone. Maybe this last game of some stiff competition, we get to be on the play. We will keep this hand based off the strength of Cori-Steel Cutter. I think I'm just gonna hold the Sleight of Hand in my hand, and depending on what we draw, okay, on a red looks like. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jam Cutter. Looks like we're probably gonna have to try to race. We have not found any removal. Manifold Mouse. Ooh, second Cutter. Let's go. We're going to Storm Chaser's Talent. Let's save a point of life. Big turn next turn. It could. It is reasonable that they're dead next turn, which is why starting with 2 Cori-Steel cutters is so insane. Okay, first lighting that one makes it less likely that they die. Well, I have 2 removal spells. Honestly, I'm happy with that. Like 1 removal spell and then like hit us for a bunch of damage is really scary. If they have Monstrous Rage here, it's really scary. We're not gonna block. Okay, no Monstrous Rage. So now I'm not that scared of dying. And they actually might still be dead. How much is this? Slate can find something else too. So let's, before we start calculating, let's cast Slate. Did we find another red spell? Another cantrip. Okay. I'm pretty sure they're dead. Let's cast this Slate too and then do the math. So we have 7 in play. Each spell is like +3. So 7. This would be like 13 because it's like +6 damage. And then this would be like 18. It's like +5 damage. So yeah, they're very dead. Do this first before we target something with Monstrous Rage. In case they do have a 2 mana shock or something. And then we'll target the 4/4. Very nice, good start. In the mono red matchup, it's good to get game 1, and then we bring in all this removal. We will cut the spell pierces. And I usually cut 1 of each of these and 2 Sleight of Hand and bring in 2 Flood Maw. I do like when they start playing things like, oh sorry, I keep forgetting to move my camera. When they start playing things like Tersa and Nemesis, it's pretty hard for us to deal with them. Or if they go all in, like pumping and giving like a Heartfire Hero double strike and stuff, it's really nice to win the race. If on, you know, we swing out, they think they're gonna swing out and kill us, and then we just like return it to their hand and then kill them on the following turn. I've done that a bunch to mono red. So I think we will try it like this. Okay, mulligan. We will keep a little scary on the draw with no removal, but we're not going to 5. This, I'd rather have 3rd land than second rage here. Second rage is pretty clunky. No 1-drop is great, and that's a really good draw too. Wow. With no 1-drop, having no removal is totally fine. This is like dream scenario hand if they don't have a 1-drop. They're gonna kill our otter. That's totally fine. So next turn we plot, and then the following turn we go cutter, play slick shot, and rage the slick shot. Unless they're holding up like red mana. Okay, then we would just talent. So we will plot. And unless they have something crazy like Manifold Mouse plus Monstrous Rage here, we should be winning the race. I guess Monstrous Rage here would be a lot of damage too. Okay. So they are holding up possible removal. I do like the idea of possibly blowing out their removal with this Monstrous Rage. Like if we just attack, do they kill this? They almost certainly have like a Burst Lightning or a Torch here. But I mean, so realistically, we're missing out on 1 point of damage if we play this pre-combat. If they have the removal spell. if they don't have the removal spell, we're missing out on a little more damage. But I mean, this is a pretty telegraphed like holding up towards the tower. I think we just attack. They kill it. If they try to kill it now, we'll rage it. Okay, they don't. We'll just have the damage, and then we'll play this talent. And now, if they want to kill it, we only missed out on 1 point of damage. If that makes sense. Yeah. I think if we just hold up the rage forever, that's pretty bad. And we cause them to, they kind of lose out on 2 damage here because they don't get Prowess triggers now from that torch. No blocks. Monstrous Rage, that's spooky. Mountain, okay, less spooky. I mean, Lightning Strike is lethal. Got it? Yep. That's how it goes sometimes. I wonder if we had him dead on the backswing. We probably would have had to draw something. Okay. Yeah, we will run it back. That's where Flood Maul is good too. Just Flood Maul that Ember Challenger. I'd love to get to 5-0. I need the packs and I need the gems. Okay, we have to mulligan this. Still cannot find removal. Let's put back a show off. We're on the play, which is nice. Okay, Hardfire Hero. There we go. Okay. Sleight of Hand. With the way our hand is, I don't know if we really want third land. I kind of almost want this opt. Because next turn, we're probably just going to plot. I mean, I guess the alternative would be like, if we take the land, the next turn we can go land, Slickshot, Rage. Yeah, the land's probably better. And we can just hold up the rage. Okay, have removal. Oh, they're on a one-lander, wow. Well then this might seem a little weird, instead of playing talent, but I'm gonna preeminently just rage here. Let's just get the damage and protects it from a 2-mana spell on their turn if they don't find the land, but if they like, because if they don't find land, they probably have a bunch of burst lightnings and torches and stuff. Okay, alright, no lightning strike though. That's a really good draw. Could have maybe bargained. Scry, because I mean, this is like the deciding turn. If we don't draw anything, then we don't have lethal. Okay, didn't draw anything. We'll get in for 3. I don't think it's possible for us to die here. Activate this. And we'll take, honestly, I guess it's a Sleight of Hand? Because Rage is really bad if they somehow can kill both creatures or something. Okay. Manifold Mouse. Luckily, land Manifold Mouse is not lethal. It's only 12. That's also not lethal. Getting their damage in. All right. The 5-0. Money printing method. Infinite gems glitch. Just play Prowess in these leagues. I didn't know that. Cool. Let's open our prizes. See what we get. We also get 4 play-in points that we don't need because we're going to finish top 250. Yeehaw. 1,000 gems and 3 packs. How much is 1,000 gems worth in gold? Can someone tell me in the comments? Alright, let's crack the packs. Isn't Misreg it's worth like $20 in paper or something? So that's it. That was running Izzet Prowess through a little league. As you can see, infinite gems glitch. Try it yourself. I guess, I don't know, leagues seem a little soft. But yeah, that was fun. I really like this deck. I am of the opinion that it is the best deck in the format, and it's very fun to play. And I've always been a massive fan of Izzet Prowess. So it's like a dream come true to me to actually get to play my deck in standard, and it's the best deck. Got us to 160. We had a little help playing some alchemy and historic, but right now we're 161 and we're trying to finish top 250. So we finish top 250, we qualify for that arena invitational thing, an invitational qualifier, and I'll record our run in that, hopefully, if I can. If I am free that day. It's alchemy, which I know like alchemy is not that popular to watch, but it'll still be pretty cool. Alchemy, the alchemy prowess deck is insane, by the way. But yeah, like I said, join the Discord. We can talk about it, talk about standard, talk about alchemy, whatever. And I'm gonna put up my alchemy list and a guide, a little write-up, not a whole guide, but a little write-up, and same thing with that historic Phoenix list I was doing well with. And I have a full detailed guide on this Izzet Prowess list. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Nice little 5-0 run in the league, and we still get to keep our number 161 rank. So season ends here in a couple days. Hopefully we are top 250. So yeah, all right. I will see you in the next one. Peace.